How goes it, guys? Dadbot Operator back again, and I really want to do a zombie apocalypse which one you grabbing with these two guns. But I've done a couple of zombie apocalypse videos here lately, so we're going to switch it up. And we're going to do a The Last of Us which one you grabbing. That's right, Cordyceps has crossed the land. Grandma's turned into a truffle. Which one you grabbing? Today's contestants, the Century Arms VSKA, highly modified by the way, and the FN SCAR 17S. I'm going to do a quick top to bottom breakdown of each of these two rifles, and at the end, in the comments below, put your choice for which one you would grab if the world suddenly and spontaneously turned into Toadstool from Mario Kart. Can you imagine? Ooh. Oh hey, why can't you have a conversation with Lady Mushroom? Because she talk you too much. I need friends. Let's do it. Up first, the Century Arms VSKA chambered in 7.62 by 39. Great little budget entry-level AK here. Thanks to my buddy Sean for letting me borrow this for a couple of videos. He's got himself a really nice AK on his hands here. 16-inch barrel, long stroke piston operating system. Ultimac rail sitting up top, upon which sits a Holosun 403C. Great, again, entry-level dot, about 100 to 120 bucks, but all aluminum housing, adjustable brightness dot, shake awake, 50,000 hour battery life, and this little solar panel on the top ensures that if you're outside, as long as you have sunlight, even if your battery's dead, you have a dot. Insert your own big wooden dong joke here, guys. Phrasing. All right, yeah, put your joke in the comments below. 30 round magazine on this. Stamped receiver, like most AKs out there. Nice Magpul Zukov furniture on this. It's kind of a game changer for me because it gives you a nice compact package, and you're going to need something that's going to give you the ability to do some CQB in a The Last of Us type scenario. If you had just a solid stock on there, this would not be nearly as appealing. But the simple nature of the AK means that this is still going to be probably pretty reliable for you. 7.62 by 39 is going to be plenty of stopping power. And the best part, in my opinion, is, as I forget to take the safety off, and damn, they knocked the camera over, I am using snap caps, so all my internet range safety officers can sleep easy this evening. Thank you, precious souls. The ALG trigger on this is phenomenal. About 3 pounds, no wall at all. I mean, no take up, excuse me. Just right against the wall and then, oh. AK triggers are usually pretty good anyway, but that ALG is just next level. All in all, fit and finish on this is good. I mean, it's, you know, for a quote unquote budget AK, I gotta figure it would fit the bill. It would be just fine. In a CQB, or excuse me, a Last of Us type scenario, I mean, I'd take it, right? It's a great little gun. Let's check out what it's going up against, though. It's a little bit different. The competition for the Century is, it's going to be rough, because at about 3 times the cost, we have the FN SCAR 17S, chambered in 7.62 by 51. 16.25 inch cold hammer forged chrome lined barrel with a 1 to 12 twist. Big old compensator on there to help mitigate the recoil from that 308. Short stroke piston operating system on this as well. Free floated barrel. Flip up sights on this as well. Kind of a ghost ring type sight. Pick tinny rails on this kind of show its age a little bit because everything is gone M-LOK nowadays, but it's just iconic. The pick tinny rails all the way around, a full pick tinny rail up top, and sitting on it is the EOTech EXPS3. Great holographic red dot sight. Excuse me, holographic sight. It's not a red dot sight. People get mad when I say that. I guess that's because it's wrong, but yeah, it makes sense. Again, the reason you have an EOTech EXPS3 is it's rugged. It's going to be solid. Takes a fairly common battery. I think it's CR123A batteries. It's either that or triples. I don't remember. Leave it in the comments below if you guys remember, because I am blanking on it right now. But night vision settings on there, and if you happen to come across some nods, at least until batteries stop being a thing, you would own the night. Monolithic aluminum upper on this, all one piece. They don't really say what type of aluminum, but I'm guessing it's probably 7075 T6, but hard to say. Polymer lower on this, and this is the sticking point for a lot of people, especially when it comes to ARs, but for some reason with the scars, people just don't mind at all. Polymer lower on this, it does help save some weight. About 8.6 pounds all in on this guy. I think of the Century Arms VSKA is right around 7.6, somewhere in there. Ambidextrous lower as far as mag release. Whoop, don't want to do that. YouTube will drop the hammer on me. Got a bolt catch release on this side. Ambidextrous safety selector as well. The charging handle can be ambi, and that little knuckle buster is just rough with an EOTech sitting on there. I can tell you that. I would probably go with an aimpoint T2 on this. Just to make sure I still had a dot, but also get that big bulky EOTech off of there if I had my druthers. But for the purposes of this scenario, we don't. So EOTech it is. And ambidextrous safety selector, like I said. Nice cheek riser on there, and folding stock on here, which you can fire while folded too, because of the short stroke piston operating system. 6-position UGG boot on this, and an A2 grip that had to go. I replaced that with a BCM Mod 0, I believe it is. Didn't fit automatically out of the box. Had to do a little whittling on it, but I got it there. This sucker is a little weighty, and after a little while, especially if you got a dad bod like I do, it's a little weighty. The trigger on this is the disappointing part. For what you pay for these things, and if you don't know, just go look it up. You would think it would have better than a mil-spec trigger, but about 8 pounds, maybe 7 pounds. Now it is mil-spec, so you know it's going to be good, but it just is not crisp. It's not clean. It's not much of a wall. It's just a trigger. And if you want to upgrade it, it costs $325 for a Geisley. So your options are somewhat limited. In terms of trigger, you can either go all in or just stick with what you got. But this guy is going to have some changes made to it over time. Kinetic Development Group, not a sponsor, unless they want to be, is going to have some parts placed on this for us here very soon. So that's it, guys. A little bit of a short one today. But if you were choosing for the Last of Us scenario, and you knew that your livelihood was going to be dependent upon this weapon to help get Ellie to the safe zone, which one you grabbing? Put your choice in the comments below. Again, the Century Arms VSKA or the FN SCAR 17. Boy, all my AK guys out there, now's your chance. If you're hardcore AK all day, you get to prove it. You're gonna choose a $800 gun over a $3,000 gun. I believe it when I see it, but I'm gonna choose the SCAR. After feeling the trigger on that AK though, ooh, it's real hard to pass it up. But I gotta figure 308 is gonna be a little bit, well, maybe about the same from a trying to find ammo standpoint. You're probably gonna be about the same as 7.62 by 39. But the SCAR is, you know, I don't know. I'm a gun snob and I like the SCAR, so that's what I'm going with. As far as, I was trying to think of another reason, like it's more rugged. Well, not really. The AK has been around forever and as rugged as they come. It's going to be reliable. Well, the AK is one of the most reliable platforms on Earth. Ah, shit, I just like the SCAR. Okay. Don't judge me. As always, guys, to all my long-term viewers, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate that. Thank you guys for liking, subscribing, sharing, all that kind of stuff. To all my first-time viewers, God, I hope this isn't the first video of mine you've seen. It's been a long week. But I appreciate you stopping in too. If you're here, you're a member of the Dad Bod Squad. Beers in the fridge. We'll see you next time.